Hello there, welcome back to Crafters TV. Welcome to Softer Side in its new spot. We are going to ease you into Sunday with our Destination Soft Crafting show every Sunday at midday here in the UK, 7 a.m. of course if you are across on the East Coast. There's absolutely loads coming up, brand new launches in this show for you as well. But well, it wouldn't be Softer Side without a very special guest and the star of the show. It is, of course, Bernie Corner is here with us. Bernie, how are you? How excited are you to have your own Destination Sewing show?
Hey Joe, I'm so excited. I didn't sleep very well last night, not for having problems, but just too excited, really. I'm usually here on a Sunday if I'm doing creating craft, so when I walked in this morning and I come into the other studio, it was fantastic and I could feel like everyone was excited getting everything laid out for the show. And obviously I brought something with me as well, Joe, haven't I?
Oh, yes. Let's have a look. Stacey, Bernie's only gone and bought us cake. Who's made this? Tell us about this. So look, it's a Softer Side of Life cake.
It is, so it's my sister, so she does make cakes, she's made them for a long time, and I messaged her a couple of weeks ago and I said, do you fancy Rach making us a little cake? And she asked me for some inspiration, so I sent her the Bargello quilt, which you know, Joe's my favourite quilt that I've ever made.
Absolutely.
And then she just transformed it into a cake. Look at it. It's absolutely amazing. Is
it edible is what everyone's asking,
It's
obviously.
all edible as well. Apart from the ribbon round the bottom on the outside, everything else is edible. But I know she's watching today. She'll be very excited. In fact, her words to me this morning were, I'm buzzing. So thank you, Rachel. Absolutely. She will be watching, yeah.
Brilliant, thank you, Rachel. It looks, I'm sure it will be delicious. Johnny is already slavering in the gallery. Right, loads coming up in this show. I need to start off with, though, something that Bernie launched last week over on Creating Craft, and it sold out in record time. So if you missed it and you haven't been able to get your hand on it, maybe you missed out on it last week on Creating Craft, this is your chance. I need to let you know already, the junior, it's limited stock. The junior plates are $14.99 or $17.99. Now, don't do what I do when I first saw this and thought it was just a metal shim. It is not. It is so much more than that. We do also have the larger ones, which I know are going to be the most popular ones. 10% already of these larger ones have already sold out and gone. $24.99 or $29.99 is your price there. Platinum members, $19.99 or $23.99. Please don't forget also about Spend It, Save It, Craft It, which is running just until the end of today, actually. So this is your last day to avail of it. What it means is if you spend 25, you'll save 5. If you spend 50, you'll save 10. If you spend 75, you'll save 15, which is awesome. Now, Bernie, these plates then, what is it? I know we're going to spend a lot of time on these through the show, but for anyone that missed the launch last week on Creating Craft, what are these and what are they going to do for our soft crafting with regards to our Gemini?
So what these are is they're thicker plates, they're thicker formula, and we've been looking at them for at least 2.5 years. Leanne's been over in the factory testing lots of different formulas to get these workable for everyone. And basically what you do is, well, you'll see us use them shortly, but you use them with just your 2 clear plates. So if you've got double-sided dies at home and you've got the double-sided plates to go with those, it's the same sort of concept. So you're going to use your 2 clear plates and these 2, so you get, like Joe saying, you get both of them in the packet. And they're stronger formulas, so what they'll do is if you're cutting out a lot of fabric, they'll sort of extend the life of your other plates, whereas the plates that you get with the Gemini, they're still fine to use if you're going to be, you know, cutting your different sort of multimedia, your cork, your felt, your faux leather, etc. But if you're a heavy user, what we've done is brought these out, and we've listened to everyone as well, because we got a lot of feedback on the plates. And you say it was a long time, it has been a long time in the making. Obviously other things have happened in the world that have delayed that a little bit. But what I'm going to do quickly, Joe, is just show everyone these plates here are the ones that I've been using and testing basically since 23rd of January last year. Last year, not this year. I'm going to put them on the side so you can see. So I've got 2 clear plates and I've got the 2 metal plates in there. So you can see how actually, if I move them
And these would look like bananas by now, would they? After
yeah, if you're for a heavy use, and you see, it's just something as a company that we've looked at, listened to everyone's feedback, and thought, you know, the more multimedia dies we are bringing out, the more you're going to use them. So these are my pride and joy. I mean, yeah, you get it marked and everything. It does get marked on there, but it's still pretty straight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at it. I absolutely love them. Stick and spray now is out the window, Joe. It's no longer my favourite crafter's companion product.
Boom, fighting talk.
They've been bumped off the top spot.
I need to let you know already, we're going to spend a lot of time on those as we go through the show and talk about why they're so fantastic. 20% of the large ones have already gone. I'm hearing 97% of the junior has gone. There are more of you with the junior size in your basket than we actually have stock available at the moment. So if you've got the junior ones in your basket and you want to grab hold of them, then get them checked out is what I would say. Now, what I also want to say is treating yourself to those brand new cutting plates. Definitely recommend treating yourself to some new cutting plates to go with them as well, which is fantastic because you want to make sure that sandwich is all nice and straight when you start. $9.99 or $14.95. You want to go for the large ones, you need a couple of those. Or you can go for the junior option if you want to as well. $7.99 and $9.95. You will need a couple of those. I would also say, why not grab yourself as well, whilst we're here, the carry case to pop it all in too. If you want to go for the carry case, you can. $7.99, that's the large one. $7.99 or $12.95. We do also have the junior one available for you as well. $5.99 or $7.95. Thank for that one. Brilliant. Right now, oh my word, we are going to move on to some fabrics. Some fabrics that have been designed by someone I've known for a while actually, Stuart Hillard, who is a friend. Stuart appeared on the first ever season of the Great British Sewing Bee and then since then has gone on to design so many gorgeous fabric ranges with the Craft Cotton Company, and that's exactly what we're going to look at here, and these are stunning. It is called Kyoto, the fabric range that you're looking at. $4.99 or $7.49 per half metre. Let me just open one of these up because I know some of you in the comments were already asking about the size of these. It is a standard half metre piece. Now, the great thing is because we cut by the metre here at Crafters TV, it means that if you're going for multiples of these, then we can cut you multiples. So if you went for 4 of these, we'd do our best to cut it in 1 2-metre piece, which is fantastic. So you can see all of that gorgeous design that you've got on there. So that one is, we'll come back. I'll do that in a minute. 10% has gone on that one just here. The next one that we've got for you here, this is the Cherry Blossom Orange that I've got just here for you, which is that one just there. Absolutely awesome. Then we've got this one here. So we've got the rice bowls in the orange for you there as well. I've just thrown Johnny a curveball there. I've gone out of order. I'm going to go back to the right order. A fifth of the stock has gone here on this one. We also have for you the Cherry Blossom Branches, which is this one just here. Absolutely gorgeous, really lovely, nice ditzy print. A fifth of the stock has gone there. This one here is the Bamboo Leaves Jade that you're looking at. Really gorgeous, a lovely backing one. A quarter of the stock of this one has gone. This is my favourite though, I think. This and the rice bowl are my favourite. It's the bamboo stems that you're looking at. How incredible is that? I love that. Such a classy colour combination right there. A quarter of that one has sold out and gone. This one is also beautiful, and it is the crane. I think that is really, really awesome. A gorgeous, gorgeous fabric just there. Very busy on that one too. Right, I showed you, didn't I, the orange, the Cherry Blossom Orange. Let's go to the Waves, which is the next one just here. And these are, again, really beautiful. This would go lovely, actually, with the dyes that we've got on the show a little later as well. A third of the stock of this one has sold out and gone. The next one that I've got here for you is the Bamboo Leaves Navy, which, again, would work so well with that earlier one that I showed you. 40% of this one has gone. This is the most popular in the whole collection, this one actually. So if you've got your eye on this one, you will need to be quick. This next one here for you is the Cherry Blossom Jade that I've got. Isn't that just gorgeous? I've always dreamed of going to Japan to see the cherry blossom, you know, in March. It's about this time of year actually, isn't it? That's probably why they've, I know this was very recently launched, so I'd imagine that's what it coincides with. The lily pads here, really gorgeous. Do you know what I'm going to say to you, right? Looking at my screen here in the studio, it comes across way more blue, this one. It's actually a very true green colour when you see it. I know it looks a little on the turquoise side there, doesn't it, Bernie? But it's much greener in real life. This one is also gorgeous. You're going to love this one. It is the Carp So fun. Really love it. This sort of Japanese, Oriental, Far Eastern style is so popular at the moment. 10% of that one has gone. Now, if you want to get them as a club member, absolutely you can. You'll be looking at $3.59 or $5.99 per half metre. If you want to get all of them, you can. And remember, because we've got the extra spend it, save it, craft it, you could get all of them today for £38.08 or $61.88 to get all 12 of those brand new fabrics. I think that's awesome value for money. A couple of other bits I want to give you a heads up about that are on the show. The Patchwork Dies are very busy. See, that's the one, it was the clamshell I was talking about, would go really well with the wave. It's beautiful. I'm getting a knowing nod from Bernie, so I think there might be something happening there. We've also got the cotton backed cork fabric on the show for you. These are always busy when we bring them to you. £30 or $46 if you want to get your hands on those. That tool tidy, love this. If you went for the craft and workstation that we had on last night, the tool tidy actually fits in that Totally Tiffany item. So if you've got one of those workstations, this would be great. If you don't, it's also awesome for everything from your sewing tools to your crafting tools to all of your pens and your home office equipment as well. $9.99 wherever you're shopping. We've also got the erasable, heat erasable fabric pens on the show for you. These are always very busy whenever we feature these, and these are great for marking out on all of your different fabrics that you may wish to use. Let me just have a little check in on who is chatting away. Rosalind, Sarah, Jean, all in. Pauline saying, hey crafty friends, really looking forward to another great day. Jill saying hi there. Pauline says, what an amazing cake. Sandra says, hi Bernie and Joe, congratulations Bernie on your new show. We need to get Bernie a win for demo of the week. We do indeed, Will. And Diana saying, your sister and you are both very talented. You are indeed. Let's just recap those. How are we doing on the juniors? Right, less than 50 of these to go around now, the junior size plate. If you want the junior size plate, you need to get them in your basket and you need to get them checked out. $14.99 or $17.99 for that one. And let me just share with you again the larger one. A quarter now. Did we start at 10% gone? In 10 minutes, we've lost 15% of the stock. To give you an idea of how busy we are, $24.99 or $29.99 if you want to get your hands on that one just there. Right, Bernie, I know you were so excited. You did such a great job of keeping this a secret from us all for, what, over a year?
It's the longest secret I've ever kept, Joe. Honestly, and especially when, you know, when I read the comments online and my friends will say something to me and I just knew that they were coming out and we were just waiting and obviously then with coronavirus there was sort of a little bit of a delay and then we were waiting for them to be shipped, and as soon as we knew they were going to be here in the country, obviously we got them to you as quick as we could last week and I launched them on Create and Craft. Sold out the first show. The second show I couldn't do because we'd sold out of the stock for Create and Craft, so it was like, I felt awful for you guys, but obviously we still had some for sale on the website and I knew again that I was going to be using them today. So what I thought I'd do today was actually go through a lot of different materials. So the whole point of these plates are not that you can cut extra things that you couldn't cut with the other plates, because you can cut the same ones, and we still say between 4 and 8 layers, basically. It depends what you're cutting. So if you're cutting a very thin poly cotton, obviously you could get 10 to 12 layers through there. But let's get straight in and get some cutting. So I'm using some of these dies that we've got on now. And Joe said there that I was nodding earlier when he was saying about the clamshell, because we've got this clamshell on. And I so wish that I picked that fabric that has the clamshells on it to cut with them, and I didn't. So that was my bad. But what I have got is that gorgeous crane. And I do have to say, I know we're not supposed to have favourites, but this one's my favourite, the crane. This blue, and this blue runs throughout all of them, the bamboo ones as well. It's a really rich navy, and it's a beautiful, cool cotton, and that's how you can tell a good quality cotton. And Stuart Hillard has done a brilliant job with these because it's they're fantastic. So let's have a go at cutting some of these. So say with the plates, like I was saying, you need to have those 2 clear plates. Now, ideally treat yourself to some new ones, or use ones that are lightly used, because you don't want any that are, if they are quite warped, to start warping the whole sandwich. And when you get the plates, you'll see that when you take them out, sorry for the glare there, you can see we've got an A and a B. So you also get instructions. Now, It looks like a lot, but it's because you've got 4 different languages on there. But what it's telling you is what they're for, which is what we've gone through there, and the sandwich. So, dead easy. You're going to have a clear cutting plate. You're then going to have your A plate. And also with these as well, you are going to flip and rotate them like you do with your normal plates. I know sometimes we forget, I sometimes forget as well. But you know, flip and rotate and then it'll elongate them. But like you saw my other ones there, 23rd of January, so what's that? I'm coming up 14 months now that I've been using those. Absolutely amazing. So I've actually got 8 layers here of this gorgeous fabric. So I'm going to plonk that right in the middle. Again, like with our plates, there is no sweet spot, so you can go anywhere at all on the plate. And I'll cut, what I'm going to do is show you the difference. So I'm going to cut a curved one, but I'll also take one of these elongated hexagons. Let's see which one will fit on. The second size on there. We'll get both of them on. Yeah, so I'm going to cut a straight die and a curved die at the same time. Always as well, if you can, offset, and that's with any dies that have got the straight edge. You'll see Sarah and the whole team give you that advice, and then it doesn't go into the machine in one heavy swoop. It's sort of guiding in. And then you're going to get your B plate, pop that one on the top, and then another clear plate. And that's your sandwich. So you don't need your metal plate or the plastic shim that comes with your Gemini for this sandwich. And then we're going to pop them through. And I say good luck to, or well done, I should say, to those people who've managed to get the junior ones, because I know they're not going to last long. Obviously, if you've only got the big Gemini and you get the junior ones, they're going to go in sideways. So exactly the same concept as all of our other plates. So I'm going to take that off, and we can see here that they're just cut like absolute butter in there. And that was 8 layers. Now, what I'm now going to do is show you the plates. So we can see there's a tiny little mark. There is a little bit of a mark on there. But when I turn these over, we can see that they're still really, really straight. And there's my other clear one. And there's the other metal one.
So what's the difference? This is different to it's not like we've just given you 2 new metal shims, is it, from the original sandwich combination? How do these differ at burning? And what sort of longevity are you going to get out of these compared to or versus a standard plate combination that we would normally use?
So these are the thicker metal. If I grab an original metal shim, let me just find one. Let's see if I bet I can. Oh yes, there we go. So this is one of our metal shims, and these are the ones that come in with your Gemini, and these are the ones that you can still use in that sandwich. And obviously, if you're a paper crafter as well, you use metal shims with some of your paper crafting dies, depending on what you're cutting. But this is a metal one here, the original one, and then these are the heavy one. You can feel here. So hang on, this is the original one. This is the new one. You can feel how you can hear how heavy it is. So they are heavier, and what they are is to give you that extra sort of longevity on your other plates. Because I say we have listened to all of the feedback, and that was one of the main concerns that everyone had. And these ones here, I've been using these for it'll be coming up 14 months, 14 months, and they are still pretty straight.
And if you'd attempted to use the same standard combination then for that amount of time, what would you be looking at now burning? Or would you even maybe get that? Would you even be able to continue using them for that length of time?
They wouldn't know, because what starts to happen is they'll start to warp if you're a heavy user of fabric. So like I say, that's why we developed these ones. But I say, and it's really weird as well that this is the B plate and this is the A plate. So the A plate's the one you're always cutting into. So that one ends up with all of the marks on. But I think after all that length of time, it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, I didn't have A and B on mine, so I put some little tape on, so I knew that was my A one that I was cutting into when I was using them. And like I say, I've been using these all that time at home, and the B one has hardly got anything on it. So it is, you know, it is it's another investment, I know, if people are, you know, think, well, if I'm spending some more money on them. But this is some of the best money that you're actually going to spend on these. Right, so, shall I cut some more stuff, Joe? Shall I cut something else?
The junior ones, I need to let you know the junior ones have gone. If they're in your basket,
have they gone?
Please remove them. They have totally sold out. Congratulations if you got your hands on them. They have gone. I knew it would be fast for them this morning. We're having a very, very busy show. If you definitely want to make sure you get your hands on the large ones, I would definitely say get you a basket. Check it out. A third of the stock of the large ones now gone as well. So very, very busy start. So what's the performance? Is the performance unchanged? And we're still going to get that same great performance, Bernie, that we did with our previous plate sandwich combination?
Yes, so exact same performance, they're just going to last a lot longer. They really are. I've got now, I know we've got a pack of felt on the show. Our felt sells so quickly, and we've got the violet one left in, and I've got a couple of the colours here. I absolutely love them. They're all lovely different shades of purples and that lovely lilac there. So I thought I'll cut a little bit of felt. At the same time, I'm going to cut some of our glitter fabric. So
Lovely.
Again, it's all those same mediums that you cut. I'll tell you what, shall we do a few things at the same time, Joe? And
absolutely.
Get loads
you can when you've got
on
the
there.
Gemini, large Gemini ones. Angela says, good afternoon, Bernie. What is the benefit of using the new plates to the standard plates that I already have? Now, as Bernie just said, it's just about longevity, isn't it, Bernie? About, you know, maybe having one set of plates for your soft crafting, one set of plates for your paper crafting. Does it also improve, would you say, the longevity of the clear cutting plate as well on the outside when you use this metal cutting plate?
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah. There, I mean, you can see those plates there that and as well, I do a little bit of paper crafting, not a lot. I'm trying to go into it, but it's obviously finding the time. But I've actually kept my other plates for my paper crafting, and then I have a separate set for my fabric crafting. And before I would have like maybe a few different ones, and I was getting new plastic shims and new metal shims, and then my clear plates would eventually warp, because like I liken them to the toner in your printer, so they're consumable. But with these are, I need to think of a new word for them, because they are absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people as well. I'd love to hear if anyone's actually got theirs and they've been using them as well, because I've had a few messages of people that have been using theirs, and they can see straight away that, you know, they're absolutely chuffed to bits with them.
Are we also going to be able to use these with all of our multimedia guys then, where we're cutting into, you know, things like, you know, when we do all of those thicker things like soda cans, pop cans, or if we're doing balsa wood, all of those big, thick, heavy jobs that we use, the same jobs we use the fabric dyes for, can we use it for all of those other things? So I'm thinking, you know, maybe if you're not a soft crafter, but maybe mixed media is your bag, you're cutting a lot of very heavy duty things, are these going to be suitable for that as well, Bernie?
Absolutely perfect. So anything that you could cut before, I'm going to put a bigger bit of felt on there so I can get another dye on. So anything that you cut before with our multimedia dyes, you can cut exactly the same with these. Absolutely. Right, so I'm just lining up some dyes on here that'll fit. Let me get a bigger bit of this. So this is like a needle cord. I've raided my stash here, Joe. I've got loads of different stuff. I've got some wool blend here. I've got some needle cord here.
That could be your band if you're ever in a band, Bernie and the Stash Raiders.
Bernie and the Stash Raiders.
What a great name for a band.
Joe, I've been reorganising my sewing room. Honestly, I have so much stuff. I've moved all my work stuff up into the studio attic room now, so that's all separate. In my little makeshift, it's like nothing like here.
No pressure, but the boss is watching, Bernie. Sarah says, loving our Bernie.
I can see Sarah in my eyeline.
loving our Bernie on our very own show. So proud of her. I love Joe's jumper. Thank you. I came dressed as a children's TV presenter today. Sarah wants to know if she can come and be a guest on your show one Sunday and maybe do some sewing along with you, Bernie. What do you think?
Oh, that sounds good, doesn't it?
I think that she's only saying this maybe because she's seen the cake, you know. I just hope there might be a bit left a little later. Look at that gorgeous cake, isn't it amazing?
It is gorgeous.
I mean, we're celebrating in style. Are we going to get cake every Sunday? That's what I'm wondering.
Well, is our Rachel still watching? So Rachel Smith, if you're watching, Are we getting cake every week? Hey, look at this. I mean, look, it's just coming out. Let's say I've got our glitter fabric there. There's two layers there. I could have easily cut probably 4 layers of that. And then this needle felt, it just cuts like a dream. And like I say, people will know that after they've started cutting a few different ones, and especially a few different passes, a few number of passes through, the difference is they're just straight. I just, like I say, I'm going to have to think of a new word. So if anyone's got an idea for a new word, how we can describe them.
How about phantasmic?
Phantasmic, that's a good... Fantabulous.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
You can have that one.
That's it, fantabulous. So like I say, all you're going to need is those 2 clear plates. You're going to cut into your A plate, put your fabric on, then your dye on, then pop your B plate on top after you've rotated them, turned them, flipped them. Your other clear plate on the top, then pop them through your machine, and then like I say, you're going to absolutely... I'm really looking forward to reading everyone's feedback on them, because honestly, last week I was beyond myself. I was even doing Facebook Lives, that I don't normally do that before every show. I was so excited to bring them, and then I knew that we were launching them on the show today as well. So, I mean, if there's anything else anyone wants to cut as well, that wants me to cut, I've got faux leather, I've got more felt, I've got linen, I've got cork, I've got more glitter fabric, so I can always cut some more later on as well. So let us know if there's anything. I've got it in my stash. I'll cut it for you.
Right, very, very busy there. I need to let you know already that 40% of the stock has sold out and gone, of the big ones. Remember, the juniors, gone, sold out and gone. You needed to be quick for those this morning. 40% of these have gone. Now, talking about things going, I must go back to these incredible Stuart Hillard fabrics that we've got. Stuart Hillard is a very, very talented designer. He works alongside the Craft Cotton Co. and the Craft Cotton Company bring us the most incredible quilting quality cotton. They're based in Manchester, so they've got really great heritage. And Stuart was one of the contestants on the original Sewing Bee here in the UK. So it's really lovely to have his fabrics on the show. Just to give you an idea, they're all $4.99 or $7.49 each. That means platinum members can get them for $3.59 or $5.99. You could get all 12 today, though, as a platinum member with the extra discount as well for £38.08 or $61.88. That extra discount I'm talking about is the spend it, save it, craft it. It only is lasting up until the end of today, though. So if you want to avail of that, you can. When you spend 25, you save, sorry, when you spend 25, you save 5, spend 50, you'll save 10, spend 75, you'll save 15. Let me go back through these gorgeous fabrics that we've got for you. So this one here is the rice bowl navy that you are looking at. Again, see where this is kind of blue here? I think you're seeing it quite blue. This is definitely more green in the flesh than it is blue there. So just bear that in mind for that jade colour across all of these. Unless I'm a bit colourblind and it really is blue. What do you think, Bernie?
No, I would say it's like the green jade
It's
colour.
a greeny colour, isn't it? Yeah,
it's
a green
beautiful.
jadey colour rather than a blue turquoisey colour. This one here is the rice bowl orange. We then have the cherry blossom branches for you as well, which is this one just here. We've then got this one here, which is the bamboo leaves jade. Again, it's more green than it is blue there as you're seeing it. 40% of this one has sold out and gone. The bamboo stems, very, very busy on the bamboo stems. Half gone there. This doesn't take into account everyone that's got this in their basket at the moment. What I would say is if you are ordering multiples, then make sure, then be aware, sorry, we can cut it by the metre for you, which is always great. We've got the crane, which is this one here. 40% of that one has sold out and gone. Then we've got this one over here, which is the cherry blossom orange. Love this one. How bold is that? It's got a bit of a 70s vibe to it as well, isn't it? A third of the stock of that one's gone. This one here is the wave that you can see. Again, really gorgeous. A little more green than it appears there on your screen. Half of that one has gone. The next one is this one just here, which is your navy, we're calling this. Bamboo leaves navy, which is that one. It is the most popular. 60%, almost at 2/3 of the stock of this one gone, sold out and gone, so be quick for that. This one here is the Cherry Blossom Jade that you're looking at. Again, slightly more green than it appears there on your screen, a third of the stock gone. This one just here, this is the Lily Pads that you can see. Again, slightly more green than it appears there on your screen. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, I think the two rice bowls are definitely favourites, as are the bamboo stems. But this one is also gorgeous, isn't it? It is fantabulous is what it is, Bernie. A fifth of the stock of that one has sold out and gone. Remember, as a platinum member today, if you wanted to shop all 12 of them, you could for £38.8 or £61.88. Right, a lot of you got a lot of fabrics in your basket. Some of them very, very busy. I'm worried about some of them selling out. So what I'm going to do is give you an opportunity to check out, and for those of you that got large Gemini plates in your basket as well. Whilst you do that, why don't we share with you all the amazing details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
Absolutely, do make sure you join the club. Sarah's having a lovely time in the comments today. She says, I hope you're saving me some of that cake for tomorrow. What do you think, Bernie?
I'll leave some for you, Sarah. Yes.
Fabulous.
I will.
Lots of people have been asking about the plates, the Pro as well. Sarah said, I am listening, folks. I'll message Leanne now about getting these new fabric cutting plates in the 12x12 and the 12x18 sizes. Imagine what you could cut on a 12x18, Bernie.
I'm agog. Oh, that's like super exciting. Even more exciting than having these ones. To have them in the full set would be amazing.
It really is awesome. A lot of people chatting about how they're going to use them. Can they be used for paper crafting? You wouldn't use them for your thin metal dies, I'm guessing, would you, Bernie? But if you wanted to incorporate multimedia elements, so, you know, things like balsa wood and stuff like that, then you'd use them with the multimedia dies. I think I'm right in saying, aren't I?
Yeah, so definitely multimedia, but for your paper ones, you would use the one that you're currently using. Yeah, your current sandwich that you're using, yeah.
Brilliant. Susan's ordered hers and she can't wait for them to arrive. Now remember, you can get your items even quicker now with us here at Crafters TV. We have had some updates to our US shipping. We are bringing in a brand new express service for you if you are in the USA. It's $19.95. Standard shipping has moved to $12.95. So our express service, we're aiming to get it to you within a week, which is awesome. Some are taking up to 7 business days. Most parcels, I am aware, are arriving in a week, which is awesome. $12.99 for our standard shipping. Free shipping is now available on standard shipping when you spend over $125 or more. The great thing is as well, platinum and gold customers will automatically receive a free upgrade to express service at no additional cost. So if you spend over $125 you're spending under $125 and you pay for standard shipping, as a gold or platinum member, we'll upgrade you at no cost. We'll take that cost to that express service. If you're spending over $125, then you will automatically be upgraded. You'll get free express shipping as a gold or platinum member. Just us trying to get our parcels out to you even faster, which is absolutely awesome. In the UK, of course, that postage cap for free postage remains at £20. Right, very, very busy. Sarah's already emailed Leanne. She's on it, she says. She is on it. She's on fire today, Sarah. Evangeline saying, I've had to get out of bed to make sure I didn't miss out on the fabric cutting plates. Well, it's a good job you did, because they are very busy. I know well over 40% of the stock has gone. We're about to have a look at the Patchwork Dies now. These are awesome. I know that Bernie absolutely loves these. Great saving for you here as well. £70 or $76 if you want to go for these. Platinum members get them for £56 or $60. You save way more than you're spending as a platinum member. Everyone, in fact, is saving. It's got a half price deal on these, which is brilliant. Remember what's in there. You're getting the jewel, the hexagon. I don't know, let's pick that H up, Joe, put it back in. The hexagon, the clamshell, and you're getting the apple core in there as well, which is absolutely awesome. Make sure you do grab those. Any questions that you've got, keep getting them in for me. Right, Bernie, I see you've got loads of gorgeous things over there you want to share with us.
I have. Well, I thought rather than just show you the dies, because you've got them on the counter there, I'll show you a sample of each one that you can make. This one is the elongated hexagon. Now, each of these sets come in 4 different sizes. This is the biggest one. If I actually hold this up, it shows you when you are cutting your big pieces of patchwork, it doesn't take long for you to put your actual project together. So that's like a lovely little quilt there, or a little play mat or something like that. And that's with the biggest size. So obviously you've got 4 different sizes in there. So that's the elongated hexagon. So I've got that one. And then the clamshell one, which, I mean, if you've managed to get that fabric that has the clamshell design on, this would look absolutely fantastic. But put this one down here. So this one here, all of the pieces have been cut out and then appliqued on. So you can applique them on. These actually, you know, if you're cutting them out of felt and then stitching them down on something, wouldn't that be fantastic? Doing like you could make like a mermaid's tail sort of effect as well, couldn't you? That would be really, really good, because it is like they are like like the shells on the mermaid's tail, aren't there? So that's the clamshell. And then we've got the jewel. Now this is one of the smaller sizes of dies, the jewel, and you can see how they all fit together perfectly. Now these have actually been hand stitched together and then stitched down onto the top to make this cushion front. So you can see how it absolutely, they all fit together perfectly. So absolutely fantastic. But the one that I'm going to be using for demo is the apple core. I love this shape. I mean, this, now traditionally you'd put them together as patchwork like this, but hey, it's Sunday, it's the first show, I'm not going to go traditional, am I? I'm going to make, finally, that I've been doing for 3 weeks, I haven't been able to do it because for running out of time or cancel shows. So I've now, finally, I'm going to make this cute little wrist pin cushion.
Could you just put it the other way around to have it as a little dicky bow?
Oh, you could, yeah.
A little padded dicky bow. What do you think?
You could, yeah. So I'm gonna show you how we make this, but I'm gonna use obviously the new fabric. And now I've put a self-covering button on here that we have with the Button Factory, but I know we've sold out of those, so I'm gonna show you how to put an ordinary button on today on the machine. But the button is perfect for you to put your quilting clips on. So you can get a few quilting clips on there as well. And also you could do a bigger one matching to have next to your sewing machine to have all of your pins and everything on. But I'm going to do this cute one for the wrist. So, right, so here we go. So yes, I was like, please can I do my pin cushion? Because I keep saying I'm going to do it and we just never have the time. So I'm going to take the second size down. Now that big one there, that would be perfect to make one to have it next to your sewing machine. Or you could make little dinky ones as well, but I'm going to go with this size here. And again, I'm going to use my new plates because I can. Yeah, honestly, I'm like a bairn with them, Joe. Get so excited over them Burn, for anyone who doesn't know, is a child or a kid, a young one.
We're going to
But
get
us northern-
subtitles for our US audience.
Our northern sayings, we were talking about that before the show, weren't we, Joe, about different words that we say up here. So I've got 4 layers here. So I'm going to pop my die on there. And then I've got the B plate going on the top and my other clear plate. And then I'm going to pop them through. Now I only need 2 to do these, but I'll cut 4 because I can. What I tend to do is that if I cut more layers of something, I'll put them away in another tub or little bags and keep them for another project. For me as well, I'll keep it for like future prep as well. So, you know, I don't like wasting fabric, so if I'm cutting it in the show, I'm going to keep all my pieces and use them somewhere, believe me. And again, I'm taking them off, and you can see that they're just straight as a die. Here we go. So there we go. So we've got our shapes cut out. And I say I only need 2 for this, so I'll pop 2 aside, put them with my other bits that I've cut. Right, so the first thing we want to do is we want to put the button on, because it's harder to sew the button on after you've stuffed it and you're trying to get your needle in. So I'm actually going to do it on the sewing machine. So if anyone's got a sewing machine, you all go and have a sewing machine. Most people will have anyway. But if you've never tried doing it on the machine, don't be scared, have a go. What you'll normally get is a foot like this. So if I hold that, you can see that there. And this little blue part here might be clear on yours, but it's rubberized. And then if I flip it over there, you can see that it's got like a little lip on the back there. So that's actually your button foot, okay? So all you're going to do is pop your regular foot off your machine, and the rubber foot needs to be at the front. And then we're going to pop that on there. Now, your machine may have a button foot. Our machine, our Stitch Pro, does have a button foot on there. If it doesn't, what you can do is put it onto a zigzag stitch and drop your feed dogs as well. And that'll give you the same option. So I'm just going to get my button stitch, which is 88. So if you have got the Stitch Pro, I know we don't have any in stock at the moment, but if you have already got it, it's stitch number 88, and usually it's a picture of a little button. So I don't know, I'm going to test Charlotte's zoom skills here, that it's right there above where my finger is. Let's look at
Queen of the super zoom.
I tell you what.
The crown is on the line.
Did you hear Charlotte's limerick last week that I wrote to Joe?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I'll have to see if I can remember it. But yeah, that's the button foot on there. About it being the queen of Zoom, she is definitely. Right. So what I'm going to do, I've got a lovely big button here, and I thought a nice red button would go. So I've got the lily pads fabric here, and this is like an orangey red, and that's like an orangey red in there. So I thought that would actually go quite nicely. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the whole thing. I'm just going to center the button on there. And I'm just going to pop the whole thing. Now, what you need to do is your little lever, your take-up lever, where you can raise up. Can you see how my foot's just raising up a little bit more there? You want to raise that up. I nearly burst into song there. And then just lower it down. Now, the rubber actually grips to your button. And what you'll see is the holes on the button will just line up. And all you do is just have a little move around just to get it really centre. I'll try and get it as centred as I can. And then if you need to widen the zigzag, you can. And then all I would say is that you definitely need... Now, why have I... Now, for some reason, mine doesn't want to stitch, Joe.
Oh.
Now, I'm not sure what's happened there, so can you give me 1 minute just to
yeah,
get this
absolutely.
right, Joe? Thank you.
I want to just go back to those plates, if I may. Oh, I've got them under my lap. Oh, this faux leather is just Gorgeous. I'll do that in a second for you. So what we've got here are those plates. How are we going? Now, half the stock now of these has gone. We will get these back into stock. Absolutely, we will. But they've sold out in all of our other partner retailers have sold out of these. They will be available, but it's going to be a while. You know what the situation is at the moment for us being able to get stuff manufactured and sent in. There is so much congestion globally at the moment that we will work as quickly as we can. But if you do want to get your hands on them, you don't want to miss out on them, then today is definitely the day. $24.99 or $29.99 is your price there. Club Inspire Platinum members are able to get hold of these for about £20 or $24, which is awesome. Don't forget as well about the awesome Spend It, Save It, Craft It promotion that we have going on at the moment as well, which is fantastic. So do take advantage of that. Right, shall we go onto the faux leathers? Now, this faux leather is absolutely incredible. It is the most gorgeous, buttery soft consistency. What's so amazing about it is that it just has the drape and the fall and the feel of real leather. It is like a gorgeous, buttery, soft kind of Napa leather. It is really wonderful. It's going to be fantastic for a whole host of projects. Or you could do, maybe you could do some stuff for some leather trousers, Bernie, in this. What do you think? Ooh. I think that would be awesome, don't you? You've got
There's a challenge,
first one that you have here is your black, so you can go for the black. We also have the dark green. It's like a real military khaki almost, that one. I love it. The next one we've got here for you, this is the metallic black. And it's got I can't describe it. It's kind of like, it's not wet look, but it's definitely got a more shine to it than the regular black. We've also then got the metallic navy for you as well, which is fantastic. Really loving that. You've then got here as well. This is a bit of me, this one. I love this one, Bernie. This is right up my Strasser. The mustard is gorgeous. We then have as well this one here, which is the pewter, which is fantastic. So do grab that. This one here, the sexy red. Isn't it amazing? Look at that. Gorgeous. And this one here is the steel as well. Now, this reminds me of something my mum would have as like a handbag or a pair of like long boots back in the 90s. I absolutely love it. It is truly, truly gorgeous. So do make sure you grab hold of those. Great price for them as well, $6.99 or $9.99 on those. Platinum members can get them. Actually, in fact, you know, with the extra saving, if you were just ordering those alone, Platinum members could order all 10 of them for $45.20 or $64. Think about the fun that you could have with those. It's going to be absolutely awesome. I want to run you back through the Stuart Hillard fabrics that we've got on the show. Stuart's just messaged me actually and said, oh, I hear you're doing my fabrics today. I was like, yes. He's like, well, they're fantastic. I think he's going to send us a little message, all being well. We will see. He has, he sent me a message. He's messaged us this in via Instagram from Stuart. Says, hi Joe, and hi everyone at Crafters TV. He says, Kyoto is inspired by the old capital of Japan, full of beautiful water gardens, ancient temples and history. This is a range full of spring, life symbols, flying cranes, koi carp, water lilies, and fresh bamboo, and is perfect for quilt making, bag makers, and clothing. I'm thrilled that my range is being featured on Crafters TV, and I'll look forward to seeing everyone's gorgeous makes using my Kyoto fabrics. Lots of love, Stuart. How lovely is that? Thank you so much, Stuart, for sending that in. He's a very, very talented, very, very funny man as well, is Stuart. So lots of love to Stuart and the team. Right, let's move on. Let's just share with you again these. I want to go back through them because I know we're getting super, super busy. I'm not going to say it again, but all of this colour here that you're seeing in all of this range is a bit turquoisey blue on your screen, if it's the same as mine. It is much more of a vibrant jade green is what I'd say when you get this home. So you've got the rice bowl navy, which is that one there. Very, very busy. Quarter of the stock on that. You've also got as well the rice bowl orange, which is this one just here. A quarter of that one has gone. You've then got as well the cherry blossom branches, which are these ones just here. A third of this one has sold out and gone as well. This one here is your bamboo leaves jade that you can see. Half the stock of that one has gone. You've then got your bamboo stems, which are these ones just here. Really gorgeous. Half of that one has gone. You've got the cranes as well. Love that. Half of that one has also sold out and gone. You've then got the blossom in the orange, cherry blossom orange, which is this one just here. 60% of that one has sold out and gone. We've then got this one, which is the waves, which I just think is going to look gorgeous with that clamshell. 2/3 of the stock of this one has gone. We've then got this one here, which is the bamboo leaves navy, which is 3/4 gone. This one here is your cherry blossom jade. Half of that one has gone. This one is your lily pads. Again, very green this one. Half the stock of that one's gone. And this one, the carp, just 40%. I thought this was going to be the first one to sell out, you know, Johnny. I'd have bet my house on it. I haven't got a house, got an apartment, but you get the gist. Anyway, very, very busy. If you want to go for all of them, you can, because platinum members today, $3.59 per half metre, or $5.99. That means that all of them would be, all 12 of them you could get today for $43.08 or $71.88. But remember, with the extra discount as well, you're going to get it for £38.08 or $61.88. Right, very busy. I want to give you a chance again to check out your baskets. See a lot of you with very, very full baskets over on the website. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of how you can watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters Along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. Absolutely, we do create every single day. I am really worried about the stock of some of these gorgeous Stuart Hillard fabrics. I'm also worried about the stock of the large Gemini plate. Now remember, we already lost the Gemini Junior. 60% of this one has already sold out and gone. You get two plates in here. You're getting the A plate and the B plate, and they are just going to give you unparalleled longevity when it comes to using your Gemini machine for all of your different soft crafting projects, which is awesome. So do make sure you stock up on those and take advantage of them. Very, very busy here at the moment. A lot of you chatting away to me in the comments, which I love. Sonia says, brilliant show. Thank you, Joe and Bernie, for this sewing show. And remember, this is the new home now for Soft Side. Every Sunday at midday in the UK, 7 a.m. on the East Coast, this is where you will find Bernie in the sewing studio, which is awesome. Lynn says, I don't do much sewing, but since watching the Softer Side shows, I've been purchasing more fabric than I ever have, and I have also purchased rotary trimmers, cutting mats, and much more. I've made some masks, done some clothes repairs, and quilted mug rugs and coasters by threaders. What is happening to me? You are a fully fledged soft crafter. That is what has happened to you, Lynn, the lovely Lynn there in Essex. Michelle says, I use fabric to decorate cigar box purses. I'm starting one for my daughter, and she was born in Okinawa, so anything Asian is her passion. Can't wait for my fabric to arrive. Do you want a funny story about Okinawa? I did a diet show a couple of years ago, right? And the diet that I got was the Okinawan diet, because the people that live there, Bernie, are the longest lived people in the world. Yeah, the diet was horrendous. It's still available on 4OD. It was called How to Lose Weight Well, the show. I'm not sure they do live longer. It just feels longer because they just don't eat anything like delicious like pizza and kebabs and stuff. That was my assumption of it. How awesome that your daughter was born in Okinawa. That is very exotic, Michelle. Hadassah says the wrist cushion is a great item for a sew-along. Hint, maybe we'll get that as a class at some point. A lot of people asking about your classes, actually, Bernie, including our boss Sarah was talking about them earlier too. So where can we find those?
Oh, so I have on my own page, so I have my own little, it's called the Sewing Corner, very original how I thought of my company, my little company name. So on there I post events on there, so I'll put a link in my Bernie Corner Crafters Companion page, later on today, so you can like and follow my page there, and then you'll see the events pop up. I've got a really good one coming up to put on, actually. I haven't posted it yet, so it's going to be on in the next couple of weeks, which is it's like a stained glass effect cushion, but it isn't. It's like an illusion. It's the way you put the fabric together, and it looks like stained glass, so it's all like diamonds, so that's really cute. But I usually do them on a Tuesday tea time, well, 5 till 8 normally, or sometimes on a weekend. I used to sometimes do one on a Sunday, but not anymore, because I'm here.
You're here now, so that's it. We've got you every single Sunday. Someone's talking about, it's Christine says, hi Bernie and Joe, loving the show. Will cutting the faux leather or real leather damage the cutting plates? I'm guessing the new ones, it will not, will it, Bernie?
It won't. And would you like me to show you, Joe?
I'd love you to show me.
Yay. And I've actually got some real leather as well. So I've got some real leather and some faux leather. Just a quick one as well. So you know how, like, my third attempt at doing the
it's just not meant to happen.
Well, I forgot to put my feed dogs down on the machine. So that was my fault. So then, because I forgot to put the feed dogs down, I got a knot under my machine, and I can't get it out now, so that now I can't sew until I get that mess out from under there. So what I thought was, if it was all right, we'll go back and do lots of cutting, because we love these plates. And then maybe next week. If not, what I'll do is I'll do a little video at home showing how to make it, and I'll post it on my page in my little home studio.
Joe, 1 week, Bernie, I know we're together for a few weeks now. Maybe you could get me having a little sew of something. What do you think? Maybe
I would love
1
that.
week. Because I've wanted to learn for ages, haven't I? And I did have a little go once upon a time, didn't I, in one of our softer side shows.
You did? Was it a cushion you made, or a little bag? No, it was a little bag with the panel dies and the bee fabric, wasn't it?
Maybe I made the cushion in the same way as that maybe when you're 4, you drive your dad's car. Do you know what I mean? It was that kind of, like, I sat on someone's lap and they sort of held the wheel whilst I rested my hands on it kind of thing. But yeah, I'll go with that. Let's go with the fact that I made a cushion, Debbie.
Right.
Why do I keep calling you Debbie today, Bernie?
Did you call me Debbie?
The second time I've called you Debbie today.
I didn't even notice.
Yes,
Joe.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not excited about me using these plates that I'm just not even listening.
I think it's because Debbie Fisher is literally the only person I've worked with for about 3 weeks here at Crafters TV.
Yeah, so Debbie has been on, but with another Debbie's on holidays, and I know people were looking for her the other day on Facebook, saying, where's Debbie gone? But she's having 2 weeks on holiday because the daughter's moved, so she's having a well-earned break. Right, Joe, so I have here some faux leather. So I've got 2 layers of faux leather there, and I've also got a piece of the real leather. I love the smell of real leather. Right, so I'll pop those in there. So I've got my clear plate, then my A plate, my material, then my die facing down, and then I've got my B plate. So I suppose it's an easy way to remember A then B. A usually comes first. Always cut down into that one. And then you're going to pop that through.
Lots of people still chatting away.
It just cuts like a dream. I love it.
Susan says, we're so lucky to have you, Bernie. You are just amazing. How lovely is that? How lovely is that? Miss Lorene's Schoolhouse on YouTube, I'm not sure that's her, given name, says the fabric plates are fantastic. Received mine the other day and couldn't stop cutting. So smooth is what she says, Bernie.
Brilliant. And look at that, there we go. It is really, really smooth. And then here we've got the real leather. Oh, it comes off with the dye. Absolutely.
Like
and that was only
butter, isn't it?
Do you know what? That was only one layer of it, though. That would go through at least 2 layers of that. I would say 4 layers of the faux leather. So, shall we go for it? 4 layers of faux leather. Let's have a go. Let's try. Now, what you can do,
sorry, a question coming from Julie. Can you just be clear about which way the dies go? Which plate do they face onto, Bernie? I think is what Julie wants to know.
I'll do it on this one. So the thing what I was just going to say there was I folded and folded again, and if you fold and fold, what you can find is your fabric moves. So I would trim it if you can and did like separate pieces. So we've got those four layers of faux leather. And then I've got my, again, clear plate, I've got my A plate, then I've got my material that I'm going to cut into, and then the die facing down. Now, if anyone's not sure which way that is, if you look at your die, one side has a flat side, so we can see how smooth that is. If I turn it over, you can see there's a ridge. You can see that ridge there. This ridge is your cutting edge. So that's ridged down, so cutting into the fabric. So I'm going to pop that on there, and then we're going to get that B plate again, and I'm going to pop that on the top, and then my clear, and then back through the machine. And you don't have to sort of get in front of the machine to force them through. I'm actually doing this from the front backwards, so at home you would feed into your machine, but obviously we have this set up on the counter so you can see it better. But it just comes through like that, and let's see. Do you think it's done it, Joe? What do you reckon?
I reckon I've got confidence in our Gemini.
Absolutely perfect. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. However, now if that happens, can you see how it's like as if they've stuck together? What it is, it's just where the die has sort of compressed the edge. So all you're going to do is you just get a little pin, and you can just poke into the end there, and it'll just prise them apart. There we go. She says.
Awesome.
That's me with me daft nails again, Joe.
Nails are looking good though, Bernie.
Well, I had to attempt them myself, you know. But 12th of April's nearly here, isn't it? Oh, it will open. It will open, Joe.
Is there any other sort of is there any other easy way to get them apart if you do struggle, Bernie?
I think normally mine comes away with a pin, but like I say, after today, I can't even sew a button on the machine, and I was going to show everyone how to do it. I say, all it does is there. I've got it there, I can see it. Anyway, I'm going to put that one aside and do these ones, because then you can really believe it was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So there was 4 less. But they just don't want to come apart at the minute, them two. So I will get it then with a pin, because like I say, I'm not going to waste them. I'm going to keep all them pieces I've cut. Shall I cut a bit of cork, Joe? Because I know we've got cork on the show.
We are going to have to move on soon though, because 60% of the stock has already gone, Bernie. It is very, very busy here on these large plates. Remember, the juniors have gone. This is your opportunity to get hold of the large ones. $24.99 or $29.99 gets them. Don't forget about spend it, save it, craft it. That's it.
So I've got
struggled with that all weekend, Bernie. All weekend.
I've got 3 layers of our cork here. So again, I've got the clear plate, the A plate, the cork, the fabric, the die pointing down. Then I've got my B plate and my other clear. Take them all. Now, what you could do, you can, if you turn yours the other way and lay the sandwich out the same but upside down, but have them in the same order, that'll still work. But I think it's just habit when cutting fabric, that you want to see where your die is cutting into, rather than cutting up. I prefer to cut down. But it's the same pressure with either way you put it in the machine. So.
Do we need to still rotate these plates as we do with our standard plates? Lots of people asking about that in the comments, Bernie.
Say that again, George.
Lots of people asking if we would rotate and flip these like we would our regular plates.
Yes, 100%. You're always going to flip and rotate with any plates that you put through. So even like the double-sided plates that you use, any plates that go through your machine, always flip and rotate them.
Awesome.
There we go. 3 layers, easy. Absolutely easy. And I could go on. I've got a pile of stuff here, Joe. I've got so much actual stuff. I mean, we'll say we've gone through the cork, we've gone through the faux leather, we've gone through the real leather as well.
Just to recap then, Bernie, what is it about these that makes these new plates so special? Why do we want people to invest in these over using that sort of conventional sandwich that we've been talking about before now?
So if you're a heavy user of cutting with multimedia dies, that's why these are going to be absolutely great for you. And you're going to use them in with the clear plates that you get with your machine already. You want ideally new plates or lightly used ones, so as long as they're quite straight. And what's going to happen is these plates are absorbing the pressure, the machine. I mean, we all know how powerful the Gemini is. These plates are going to absorb that pressure and elongate the life of themselves because they're thicker plates and your clay plates. And if I just quickly show you the ones that I've been using since the 23rd of January last year, not this year, these are the ones I've been using, and I have never changed those plates. Look at those clear plates. They're absolutely straight as a die. Your metal plates will get a little bit of I mean, there's a little bit on there, but you know, after that length of time, and they're still going strong. I don't know how long these are going to last me. I'm just keeping going because they're going to last. I mean, nothing lasts forever, I suppose, but I use these all the time at home, and I'm die cutting probably nearly every day at home. So these, if you are a heavy cutter, and if you're watching the show, chances are that you have got a lot of multimedia dies already, and a lot of them you may not have used because you haven't been happy with the life of the metal plates that come with the machine or the metal shim that comes with the machine. But I say keep that one for your light use and your paper crafting, and then get some of these and just keep these solely for your fabric.
Awesome. Right, we're going to run back through the fabrics. Don't forget, don't miss out on those awesome plates. Let's go through all of the fabrics that we've got from that Kyoto range. Shall I read you again what Stuart said about the range? He just dropped me a little message earlier, and he says, Kyoto is inspired by the old capital of Japan, full of beautiful water gardens, ancient temples and history. This is a range full of spring life symbols, flying cranes, koi carp, water lilies and fresh bamboo, and is perfect for quilt making, bag making as well as clothing too. He also goes on to say how thrilled he is that we'll feature his fabrics on Crafters TV, and he looks forward to seeing all of your makes. Make sure you go and find him on social media. You'll find him on Instagram and across on Facebook as well. So this one here, this is the rice bowl. I'll just say again that this kind of turquoisey blue, as it's showing maybe for some of you, is very much a true jade green when you get these home. This is the rice bowl navy that we've got just here. We also then have the rice bowl orange as well. Very busy on both of those. We then have the cherry blossom branches, which are these ones just here. Half of that one has gone. This one is the bamboo leaves jade. 2/3 of that one has gone. You've then got as well this one here. Now this is your bamboo stems. I know that one is particularly busy at the moment. 2/3 of that one is gone. You've then got the crane in here as well. Half of that one has sold out and gone. This one here, that is your cherry blossom orange that you've got there. Half of that one has sold out and gone. We've then got the waves for you as well. 80% now of that one has gone. This one here is your bamboo leaves navy, which is that one. Almost limited, that one. If you've got that one in your basket, definitely get that checked out. The next one we've got here for you is the cherry blossom jade. Half of that one has gone. This one here is your lily pads. Love that. 60% of that one's gone. And then finally, the carp. Half of the carp now gone. It is. I know I keep carping on about it, but it has it has actually started to catch up. Very, very busy. I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. Whilst you do that, we also need to get set up and ready for the Save a Stitch deals that we're going to be bringing you as well. Let's just recap all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. We'll send you a completely free quarterly Digimag direct into your inbox, giving you lots of hints, tips, inspiration, additional offers and some sneaky behind the scenes gossip from the team. So what are you waiting for? Become a member of our club today.
All the details there of our fantastic club, which is awesome. Now, it is time for Save a Stitch. It is the second part of our Soft Side show, where we bring you all the best, juiciest, biggest deals. It could be clearance items. It could just be that we're feeling particularly generous and we're whacking a huge, great saving on some of these products for you. Let's just dive in. I'm going to share with you all of the deals that are on the Save a Stitch element of the show today, and then Bernie will show us them in a little bit more detail, a bit of show and tell. We've got a wonderful 4-piece die set with a 36-piece charm set. This is all about paper piecing, which is not something I'm familiar with. Bernie will guide us through this in a moment, $8.99 or $8.95. We then have the Quilt As You Go Fabric Kit collection. Maybe awesome if you've been thinking about getting into soft crafting. Maybe you don't have a machine, you want to do a gorgeous little hand stitching project. These could be great for you. $11.99 or $16.79 as a platinum member for those. Stencils, brilliant. These are our quilting stencils. Now, I've got a stenciling craft class coming up a little later with Jan. I think you could definitely use these for a whole host of different papercraft disciplines as well. And then we also have the miniature friends, which are awesome. 20 elements. You've got the fox, the owl, the hedgehog, and the deer in there as well. So make sure you grab those. Now, English paper piecing, Bernie, for anyone that's not seen it before, isn't familiar with it, what is it? I know it looks beautiful, I've seen it done before. I don't get where the paper bit comes in though, if I'm honest with you.
So I've got a piece here, Joe, that I've been working on at home, and this is, if I turn it over, you'll see where the actual paper pieces are. So if we look in the die itself, you're getting 2 dies. So your outer die is what you're going to cut your fabric with, and the inner die with the hole in the middle, which is in on purpose. It's a good little addition to the dies. That's going to cut your papers out. So what you're going to do is you wrap your fabric. So if I show you here, you'll see how I've wrapped my fabric around the paper, and then what you do is put 2 together and you just do like a little whip stitch to sew them together. And then once you've sewn all the way around, you need to get that paper out. So that hole is perfect for you to pop a little pin in, and then you can just pull. I'm not going to pull that one out because I'm still working on this piece. You'll then pull the papers out so it gets rid of the paper from the project. But just to show you another idea of doing it, I mean, look at this hoop. This, I mean,
beautiful.
I can't take credit for this one, but you know I do love my hoop art. But this is amazing. So this has actually been paper pieced, but then it's been stitched down with one of the fancy stitches on the sewing machine. So you know those stitches that you never ever use? This is the perfect time to use them, just to make a decoration like that. And then also, you could even go big. You don't have to be small. We've got a table runner here, or you can make a bed runner.
That's gorgeous.
And again, you paper piecing them pieces and then stitching them down onto a bigger project. And obviously, the stencils that we've got as well, that you can then do your quilting on it as well. So yeah, so you can go from small projects up to big projects. And perfectly in this set that we're giving you that Vintage Flowers 36-piece charm pack, which is absolutely fantastic because these are perfect pieces because you can use all your little scraps as well, but these are actually great and you're getting all those different colours in there. I mean, I love, this is, where's my favourite one? Here's my favourite one because I think it looks like licorice all sorts. Sweets and licorice all sorts.
It does, doesn't it?
There. And you can get the yellow ones as well. So that's absolutely perfect. So that's a great little set and a great Mother's Day gift as well, Joe. You know, I know we've in the UK it's Mother's Day next Sunday. You know, something like
tell you
that.
what, with that express shipping, you know, Bernie.
Well,
you may well
exactly.
get it in time these days.
Exactly.
Even in the
so.
US.
Exactly. So yeah, so that's our English paper piecing.
Awesome. $8.99 or $8.95 if you want to get that. You get the dies and you also get the charm packs in there as well. Fabric kit is what we're going to be having a look at next. You're going to get both in here. So you're going to get the coasters and you're going to get the rugs in here as well, the mug rug. So the mug rug is that one there. I love it. It's like a little biscuit blanket, I like to call it, as well as a mug rug. Every biscuit needs a blanket in my eyes. And you're going to get the coasters. I need some coasters, Bernie. I haven't got any coasters, and I've got a big whacking great mark on my dining table already.
Oh, Joe, yeah, you need mats on.
Someone put a really hot cup of coffee, someone being me, put a really hot cup of coffee on it and it's marked it. I'll try and polish it out, but I don't think it's going to happen. I need coasters.
Yeah,
maybe I need to get these.
Coasters. Well, you said about putting biscuits on. Do you think this is going to be big enough for our cake later when we cut the cake?
I'll have a slice that size.
We could do the coasters for size, maybe. But yeah, these are brilliant. These are brilliant starter kits. These, or even just a quick kit to have. You know, sometimes you want to do a project, but you don't want anything too complicated that you have to think about. You just want to sew. I know one of my friends the other day had messaged me saying she wanted to sew, but she didn't really want to do anything taxing, so she was sewing loads of 2.5-inch squares together. She's made a quilt top to make a little bed blanket and she's going to donate them to the local RSPCA as well. So, you know, it's just something nice to sit and do. With these, you're getting 2 in the pack. I've got the mug rug here, so I'm just going to show you like a what's in the box. When you open the box, what you actually get. And it's there where you're getting your printed fabric panel, your printed wadding and your instructions. So if I open it up and just show you here. So this is the printed fabric panel. So basically you don't have a pattern as such. The pattern are the pieces. Now, there's no right and wrong in which pieces you put where. We've numbered them so you can make the one that's on the box, so you can follow that. But if you want to do it slightly differently, then you can. Also as well, once you've cut these pieces out, if you want to cut them out of different fabric as well, you can, because you've actually got the pattern here. We're giving you the pattern in there. So they're all of your pieces and they're all named. So you're getting that. And then it says also we're getting the numbered wadding. So this is the wadding. And what this is quilt as you go is where you're sewing. When you make a quilt, you put your layers together and then you sew it. You've got to quilt it afterwards to sew them 3 layers together. With quilt as you go, you do it as you go along. So if I show you on this one, which is the finished sample, each of these seams here, when you've sewn your fabric on, has gone through this wadding because it's like stitching by numbers, you know, like painting by numbers. You're stitching by numbers, so you're going to find your number 1 piece on here, which is this centre square here. So you're going to cut that out, and then you're going to place that on there, and then you're going to find your number 2 piece, which is here. And again, obviously you'd cut them all out. And the clever thing as well is the numbers are on those pieces in the seam allowance. So once you've cut them out, you're not going to forget which number it is because it was written on the white. It's in the seam allowance, so you're never going to see it once you've stitched it on. So you'd put your number 2 piece on, sew it on, and, you know, follow the numbers and go along. But like I say, we do give you the instructions in there as well. So you're getting full instructions there. Full pictorial guide as well. So I was saying there, put your number 1 on, find your number 2, put your number 2 on, stitch it, and so forth. And it's giving you that step-by-step there. I mean, to be fair, you could even hand sew these as well. You don't necessarily have to do it on a machine as well. So they're absolutely perfect. And then with the coaster, the little coasters, it's exactly the same. You're going to get your instructions. You're going to get, obviously, plenty of your wadding, because there's enough in there to make the 4, not just one.
Awesome.
You're making all 4. So Joe, you could get yourself some of these, and then you've got 4 coasters for your table that's marked. I'm good at it's marked for you.
Yeah, well, I'll have to find, maybe I need some sort of runner to cover the mark that's already on there, maybe. Remember, you're getting both of them. You should be paying $14.99 for them each. Platinum members get them today, $11.99 or $16.79. You're going to get the coasters, and you're going to get the biscuit blanket, also known as the mug rug. Do grab those. Right, stencils is what we've got for you on the show next. There's an awesome deal for you on these. I do have a stenciling masterclass coming up. No, a stenciling craft class, excuse me, with Jan. That'll be at 3 p.m. here in the UK today, 10 a.m. East Coast, which is, 8 a.m. if you are on the West Coast. So in here, you're going to get 3. So you get a big 12 by 12 one in here, and then you get these as well, which are your borders, which are fantastic. So you get 4 borders in each of these, which is wonderful. So there's lots in there for the money. You are saving way more than you're spending here with these as well. What are we going to be using these for then, in a soft crafting capacity, Bernie?
So these are fantastic, and when you do the quilting class with Jan, Joe, you could use these. Because
Right.
they're just stencils. It's just that obviously the designs are built for them to be continuous. If I put this one onto this fabric here, we can see, this is the long one, you can see how it stops, but you can reposition it along, so you can make it by, as long as you want, really. And then this, I've got the medallion one here. This is a 4-piece one, so as well as that one, we've got this design here. And again, I mean, those in each 4 corner. Or just put 4 together and continue them on, or just one as a standalone would be perfect. And this, I love this one. I think what that design is. It's like I can't think what the design is, but it's really, really cute. And then if anyone's wondering about, you can use, now I would use our markaway spray with these. So you can spray through, and it's like chalk in a can. It leaves a chalk mark on. Or if you're working on a lighter fabric, you can use the heat erasable pens to draw through it to get your line for you to do your stitching. However, the other thing, and this is me not looking after my stencils properly because I'd forgotten that I hadn't washed this one. And this one I've actually used on fabric with our glitter paste.
Oh, lovely.
So if you've got our glitter paste at home, it's still on there because I haven't washed it off properly. So you can use other mediums, so you can use your inks through there as well. But predominantly I use them on fabric with the markaway spray, which gives that chalk line. Or if it's a lighter fabric, you can use your heat erasable pens. And then, but I say you're not just getting this one, of which you're getting 4 in this one. You're getting that full, the other border one, and then that 12 by 12 inch one as well. So they're great, and they're really versatile products to have as well in your sewn stash.
Awesome. Right, don't miss out on all of those brilliant Save a Stitch deals. You'll find them all over within the Softer Side of Life products. Now, also don't forget as well the Miniature Friends Dies collection with the 20 elements as well, £11.18 or £15.33 if you want to get hold of these. They're absolutely adorable. They are super cute. Let me just grab the product from here just to share with you. But you can see what you've got. You've got the little owl in here. You've got the hello dear, which is this one just here. You've also got the hedgehog in here, and you've got the fox. I think these would be great for sort of chunky key rings, wouldn't they? You know, if you go to you go and stay at a friend's, it's always good. They give you the key, don't lose it, and you always get the biggest key ring, don't you? These would be great for those. You wanted to make those up as little key rings, Bernie, don't you think? The fox especially is super adorable.
They would be absolutely brilliant for key rings. And you're looking at them in like a 3D perspective, but they can actually be 2D as well. Again, I'm here with me hoops. I do like me hoops. What I was thinking of was you could cut, I've got the hedgehog here, so you could cut the outside piece out of like a fleece colour, or even, the faux leather would look really good. And then his body in the middle out of a felt, his 2 little feet there, and then stitch it or glue it. You could even glue it. You don't even need to do any stitching. You could glue it. It's perfect for the kids as well. Glue it on there. Obviously, you'd trim your little hoop down, and then you've got a little decoration there, and you could have one of each one. You could also personalise them and make them in different colours. So Mammy Hedgehog could be more of a pinky colour could you? I know you don't have to, you could have any colour you want, couldn't you? But yeah, these are really great. And again, these are our multimedia dies, so these are going to go through, I mean, using your new plates, they'll go through your current format with your plastic shim and your metal plate, but with the new plates, they're going to go through like a dream. And, you know, I mean, these dies, as long as you look after them, Joe, they last forever, don't they? Because they're so durable. And they say you've got that 4 in the set. Well, I've seen the price of them as well, and I thought, wow. I remember a while ago we had some little animal figures on, and they went like that. They went so quickly. But I think these work out. Are these like under like £3? Is it under £3?
They should be £7.99 each. They are, yeah, they are under. Well, you get 4 in the collection, so less than £4 each, which is fantastic. Let me just run you through. Very, very busy on those, as we knew they would be. What I want to take you back through, though, is the fabrics. It's going to end on the fabrics, just because it is so busy there. Are these brand new Stuart Hillard fabrics from the Craft Cotton Company. Craft Cotton Company make incredible quilting quality cottons for us. They're based in Manchester, which is the home of cotton, really, isn't it? I like to think of it. So you've got these there. £4.99 or £7.49 each is the price on these. Platinum members could get them per half metre for £3.59 or £5.99. Now, if you went for one of each, you could get them all for £38.8 or £61.88. Because remember, spend it, save it, craft it is what you can take advantage of. Just give up with that. We're gonna have to change it into something else for me, just for me. It'll be gone tomorrow. Make sure you stock up on it whilst it's here. The rice bowl orange, love this. So cool. Half the stock of that one's gone. You got the cherry blossom branches. 2/3 of that has sold out and gone. This one here is your bamboo leaf jade. 80% of that one. If that's in your basket, you need to check that out. We've also got the bamboo stems, which is really lovely. I love navy and white together. I think it's gorgeous. 3/4. You've also then got the cranes, which is kind of the same. You've got that gorgeous wave in the background there as well. 2/3 of that one has sold out and gone. You've then got as well this one here, which is your cherry blossom orange, which I just think is beautiful. This one here is the wave. Limited stock on the wave. It is more jade green in the flesh. I will let you know that. Limited stock. If it's in your basket, you need to check it out. The next one I've got for you here, this one is the bamboo navy. Limited stock there as well. This one, this is your cherry blossom jade is what that one is. This one here is your water lily, or your lily pad, sorry. Very busy there. And then finally, the carp. 60% of the carp has now sold out and gone. It is very, very busy on that. We have had so many comments. It's been such a chock-a-block show. I've basically struggled to keep up with all the comments. Sandy says, Bernie, you do fantastic projects. My problem is I hate to sew. But I do love to watch you. I hate to even sew a button on, but I love watching you sew quilts, purses. Maybe if I watch long enough, you can talk me into sewing. Great work, Bernie.
Oh, thank you. Well,
that's Sandy.
I can't. I've been a little bit naughty over here, Joe. I've just done a little experiment and I've put 10 layers of fabric through.
Check you out.
I haven't opened it. I haven't opened it now. Shall I do it live?
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's gone through. We're ready. Let's have a look. Oh, yes. Oh, one tiny little thread on the bottom. You'll forgive me that. There we go. 10 layers of cotton. Absolutely. I thought I'll be a bit of a rebel because you know I'm not usually.
Michelle says, Bernie, I can't blame you for your excitement. I'm excited too. These are awesome. Hadass says, oh, my snickerdoodles, the Kyoto fabric. It's amazing. The colour palette is beautiful. It really is. I'd actually go as far as say it's even more beautiful when you see it in person. If you've ordered it, you're going to be blown away when it arrives. Hadassah also says, well, Joe Remnants TV, if you can make foam flowers, you can make a coaster. I think you're trusting me as misguided, Hadassah, but I will do my best. Rosalind says, I love all of the kits. They give you everything you need. The patterns are so easy to follow. And Teresa says, OMG, those animals, looks like an order is coming my way. I need to let you know as well about the large plate. 3/4 of the large plate is gone. Lots of you with this in your baskets. Hundreds of you going for this in the show. You are not going to regret it. It's going to last you such a long time. And it's also going to give you such longevity as well for your plates. Now, Bernie, can I say it's been sensational. I've absolutely loved being part of the first of your first softer side show on a Sunday. What can we look forward to next week? Do you know?
Oh, so next week we've got more fabric.
Oh, more fabric.
Different fabric. I got the list on Friday and I was very excited when I saw it. We've got some dies on the show. Obviously, I'll be using my new best friend plates as well. So I don't know whether we'll have any left because they go like hotcakes. But yeah, we've got some fabulous deals coming up as well next week and every week. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it today, Joe. Thank you for making my Sunday extra special.
Thank you for making my Sunday extra special as well. It is a Super Sunday. Don't forget, myself and Jan going to be back with you in an hour and a half's time for a craft class. And then Second Chance Sunday, which is one of my favourite shows of the week. Don't forget, is it time to tuck into this yet, do you think, Bernie? Oh,
I'm heading over there.
Are you
now,
heading
Joe.
over there?
I'm heading over. I need a knife from the kitchen.
Oh yes, there's some big knives. Jake, get a knife. Absolutely. Right. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Don't go anywhere. And full day still coming your way here at Crafters TV. I'm so pleased that you've enjoyed Softer Side. Remember, you'll find Softer Side now in its new home midday here in the UK on a Sunday, which is 7 a.m. on the East Coast time. Of course, we'll bring you Save a Stitch as well at the end of that every single week. Right, we're going to have some cake and a cuppa. And we'll see you back here in an hour and a half's time with Jan and a fantastic craft class. See you then.